What is going on in Traderland? Uh, Today I shorted the stock OBLN. Um, it was a green day, which is awesome. Um, got some good things to go over today in today's video, and hope everybody had a green day as well. The market wasn't too hot today, but gave us a few opportunities to go short, and capitalized on it a little bit. So let's get into the video. I'll show what I was seeing today. So you can see on OBLN, what I'm comparing this to is the volume on this day had 3 million, and it closed pretty strong. Not too bad, but today we had damn near 7 million. So on this day, it gapped up, and actually didn't gap up. It closed pretty strong. These 2 days when it gapped up, it closed strong. When this thing gaps up, it can run and close strong. The play I would be looking on this is something like this gap down. That's my style. It's a really easy trade, but that didn't happen today. So let's get into what I did today. So this one wasn't. This one to me was sketchy because it can close strong and the stock can run. So I was mainly watching level 2 on this. I wasn't really. I had high expectations of this stock running. So right out the get-go, I was watching level 2, and I ended up taking a short 213, and I seen it got rejected at this 220. If you go back on this 1 year, if you go closer, you can see 230s to 235. There's a lot of resistance up here, and on this day, it got too high of 219 and closed around the $2. So this isn't my go-to setup, but I was mainly watching level 2 on this. So so I ended up, like I say, getting short here. I seen this pop up, and then I seen on this first pullback, I waited for the first pullback, I seen the sellers just stacking. So I covered some at 204, and I covered some more at 202, and then when it retested, I wanted to short it again, but in the back of my mind, like I say, the stock can run, so I didn't want to get caught in that squeeze. But this would have been another great opportunity to short the stock because I got stuffed. I held some through this, and then I covered right here, and then it fell through. My target was the 180s, more 179, but I never got to there. When it started consolidating, making higher lows, I started shorting the stock again. So my first entry, I shorted at 193, and then I shorted all the way up through this. So I shorted this whole pop coming up. My last entry I got in short was 210, and then I took my profit at 194, and then that was it for the trade. So what I was hoping for is this stock to close somewhat strong, and it didn't give all of its gains back, so I'm glad with that. I'm hoping tomorrow this thing can pop. I see this $2 resistance. That's gonna be a level, and if it can break 2, goes to 210 to 220 and further up. But what I'm hoping is that the stock gets stuck at this $2 level, and then we fill this gap below. But I'm not saying it's gonna happen. But I would rather see something like this. I like this setup. I like this gap down setup. It's a really easy trade, but probably won't see that tomorrow. So that was my breakdown on OBLN, where I started shorting, and it wasn't a big green day. So I want to save my P&L to the end though, because I figure I can walk you through what I was seeing. Like I said, this one was strictly watching level 2. So I didn't get the greatest. I won 71 bucks. Wasn't bad. You can see all my buys and sells. Pause it if you want. But I feel like I'm getting a little better with reading the level 2. So that's just another plus for me, you know. I try to gain knowledge by any way. So reading level 2 is definitely one of those things you have to kind of get good at, because you can see the buyers and the sellers. You can see if the sellers are stacking it, if the buyers are coming in. But it was another green day. So what I do like on this is it's showing consistency, and consistency is what what separates a trader that can keep trading versus somebody that gambles and loses. And I like how Matt was saying in one of his videos, you have to have that confidence. Like when you take that trade, you have to have that confidence to hold through squeezes or however you trade. You have to be confident in the way that you trade, and shorting is definitely. I'm getting really confident in it. I'm no master by any means, but I do try to learn every single day. Every day I try to learn something new. So if I can encourage anybody, it takes a long time to be consistent, and just stick with it, and eventually you'll get there if you really want it bad enough. But that was my recap on OBLN, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And make sure to smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave me a comment, tell me what you traded today. If you find value in this, come over to prostockchat.com. I'll leave the link in the description below. And until next time, peace out.